Hello students. Now today I am going to discuss the adsorption students. Okay, the point adsorption we have to understand today. So what is meaning of adsorption in this? What are the learning objective and what we will be able to. So by the end of the session you will be able to understand few things, student. What are the few things are there that you will be able to understand, student? First point is adsorption and example. First point. Second point, that is mechanism of adsorption, student. And what are the third point which you are going to understand in this lecture, student? Types of adsorption, like that physisorption and chemisorption, characteristics of physisorption, chemisorption, and adsorption isotherm, like Friendly's adsorption isotherm, adsorption from the solution, and application of adsorption. These many points you will be able to understand by the end of this lecture, student. Okay. What is the question pre-assessment, student? Like the pre-assessment, you can understand this lesson. If you know, you will be able to solve the problem on adsorption, types of adsorption, absorption isotherm, and application of adsorption. Okay. Now if you talk about another things, students, so we are going to, first of all, we are going to understand the topic. Firstly, what is meaning of the surface chemistry? So student, when you are trying to understand surface chemistry, so anything is happening on the surface, anything is happening on the surface of any molecule or anything, that is what is known as, student, that is surface chemistry. That comes under surface chemistry. Anything is getting, anything, whatever is there in the nature, which is the process is happening on the surface, that is what is known as, comes under the surface chemistry. And next point, the very next point is coming, the point which is adsorption, that we have to understand the meaning of adsorption. So students, if you are trying to understand the meaning of adsorption, so adsorption here too, here already explained in the diagram you see, student. If accumulation of substance on the only surface, on the surface is known as adsorption. Accumulation of substance on the surface is known as adsorption. Adsorption. You can see here. And that is one more term is there, is to absorption, that everybody know. If the accumulation of substance is through the bulk is there, student, bulk inside. So that is what is known as absorption. So here see, student, one more term is there, adsorbent and absorbent. Okay. So the molecule, its species or substance which concentrate or accumulate on the surface is termed as adsorbate. Okay. That is adsorbate, getting adsorbed, and the material on the surface of which adsorption taking place, that is known as adsorbent. So whatever the substance, if it is this is material. So material is what is known as, student, adsorbent. Adsorbent. And what are the anything which is getting adsorb on this is, student, that is known as adsorbate. Adsorbate. So this is the point which we have to keep in mind. So what are the examples? Some example of adsorption are there, student. Firstly, if gases like O2, H2, Cu, Cl2, NH3, SO2 is taken in a closed vessels containing the powdered charcoal, it is observed that the pressure of the gas in the closed vessel decreases. The gas molecule concentrate at the surface of the charcoal. It results in the adsorption of the adsorption at the surface. What is meaning of the first example, student? What is the meaning of the first example? They are saying one container is there, student. One container is there like this. In this container there is charcoal is there. This is what is, student, this substance is known as what is charcoal. So dear student, if it is, this is charcoal, and if you are putting that is H2O2, N2, whatever the gas. So initially if no gas is there, initially if no charcoal, so no charcoal is there, student. So high pressure, it was the high pressure. But when charcoal is kept, all the gases is getting absorbed on the surface of charcoal. So this become the low pressure. Why this result in the low pressure? The reason of the low pressure is that is gaseous particle get absorbed on the surface of this charcoal. Next point, next example is also there, student. It is a solution, in a solution of organic dyes, say that is methylene blue. When animal charcoal is added, and the solution is well second, it is observed that the filtrate turns colorless. The molecule of dyes thus accumulate on the surface of the charcoal, that is adsorb. So what is meaning of this point, student? You try to understand the meaning of this point, then only it will be good for us. So the meaning is, they are saying, student, that is, if you are taking the dyes, okay, dyes. So if nothing is there, so it is okay. But if it is if these dyes is present in the any container having the animal charcoal, if it is having the animal charcoal, so this animal charcoal, this will become colorless. This will become what, student? This will become colorless. Why, student? Because all the dyes get adsorbed on the surface of this animal charcoal. So this appear as a colorless. So this is what they are. A solution of an organic dye, say methylene blue, when animal charcoal is added and the solution is well second, it is observed that the filtrate turns colorless. The molecule of dyes thus accumulate on the surface of charcoal, that is, are absorbed. Third point, you see, student, third point. Aqueous solution of raw sugar, when passed over beds of animal charcoal, become colorless as coloring substance, are absorbed by charcoal. Become, what they are saying, become colorless as coloring substance are absorbed by charcoal. See, an aqueous solution of raw sugar when passed over the animal bed of the animal charcoal become colorless. So raw sugar is always, that is a black color, student. When you are passing through the animal, charcoal bed, so that will become the colorless. Okay, why colorless? Because of the adsorption. Next, the air becomes dry in the presence of silica gel because of the water molecule gets adsorbed on the surface of the gel. It is clear from the above example that solid surface can hold the gas liquid molecules by virtue of the adsorption here. Okay, so this was the example of the adsorption. I hope you might have understood the term the adsorption, student. Now let us see the next one. How to distinguish the adsorption and absorption. Distinguish between absorption. In adsorption, the substance is concentrated only at the surface and does not penetrate through the surface or to the bulk, okay, of the adsorbent, while the absorption, okay, substance is uniformly distributed throughout the bulk of the solid. So whatever the point they are mentioning, student, whatever the point you will be able to understand, it is the surface. Adsorption is the surface phenomena, whatever happening, and absorption is the bulk phenomena, okay, inside. Next, that is, initially rate of adsorption is rapid and absorption occur at the uniform rate. Next one is the concentration of the adsorbent surface is much than the bulk, and here is the concentration is inside is much. Example, water vapor on silica gel and water vapor on the calcium anhydrous calcium chloride. Next, student, let us understand these things with the example. When a chalk stick is dipped into the ink, the surface retain the color of the ink, due to the absorption of the color molecule, while the solvent of the ink goes deeper into the stick due to the absorption. Okay, on breaking the chalk stick, it is found to be white from the inside. A distinction can be made between the absorption and adsorption by taking example of water vapor. Water vapors are absorbed by anhydrous calcium chloride, but adsorbed by silica gel. In other words, in adsorption, the concentration of the adsorbate increases only on the surface of the adsorbent, while in absorption, concentration is uniformly throughout bulk of the solid. Both the adsorption and absorption can be taken place simultaneously. Also, the term sorption is used to describe the adsorption and absorption together. Types of adsorption. Let us understand, student, types of adsorption. There are mainly two types of adsorption are there, student. What is two types of adsorption, student? Two types, when you are talking about two types, there is physisorption, student. Physisorption means what, student? That is physical adsorption. Physisorption means physical adsorption, student. Physical adsorption. Okay. Next one is that is chemisorption. That is also known as what, student? Chemical adsorption. chemical adsorption. What is meaning of this, student? When you are going to understand the meaning, easily you will be able to understand the meaning, student. So meaning is what, student? If accumulation of gas on the surface of solid, if accumulation of gas on the surface of solid occur on account of weak van der Waals forces, the adsorption is termed as physical adsorption or physisorption. When the gas molecule or atoms are held to the solid surface by the chemical bond, student. Okay, chemical bond, the adsorption is termed as the chemical adsorption, student. Next one, what they are saying, student, that is if you are talking about the next point. Okay, what are the next point, student? Here is the, they are saying the chemical bond may be covalent and ionic bond in the chemisorption. Chemisorption involve high energy of activation and therefore often referred as the activated adsorption. Okay, so for the chemical bond formation, activation energy is required, student, activation energy. So that is why this type of adsorption is known as activated adsorption. Sometimes these two processes occur simultaneously and it is not easy to ascertain the types of adsorption. Okay, a typical adsorption at low temperature may pass into the chemisorption as the temperature is increased. For example, dihydrogen is first adsorbed of nickel by van der Waals forces molecule of hydrogen, then they dissociate to form hydrogen atom, which are held by chemisorption. So this is the both things are happening, student. That is what is known as sorption. So what is the characteristics of physisorption? Lack of specificity means a given surface of adsorbent does not show any preference for particular gas as the van der Waals forces or universal forces. Nature of adsorbent. The amount of gas adsorbed by the solid depends on the nature of the gas. Okay, in general, easily liquefiable gases with other critical temperature are rapidly adsorbed by van der Waals forces are stronger near the critical temperature. Thus, 1 gram activated charcoal adsorbs more sulfur dioxide. So, nature of adsorbate. Okay, nature of adsorbate means, what is meaning of nature of adsorbate? Easily liquefiable gases get easily adsorbed. I have absorption, now adsorption isotherm. Student, what is isotherm? The graph between temperature, temperature and pressure, the graph between temperature and x by m at constant t. Okay, constant t is known as adsorption isotherm. The variation of the amount of gas adsorbed by the adsorbent with the presence pressure at the constant temperature can be expressed by means of a curve termed as the adsorption isotherm. Friendly's adsorption isotherm, Friendly's 1909 gave the empirical relation between the quantity of the gas adsorbed by the unit mass of solid adsorbent pressure, partial pressure. The relation of expressed by following: x by m equal to kp 1 by n is greater than 1, where x is mass of the gas adsorbed on the mass of m adsorbent pressure. Okay, so this is what they are saying, student. This is the adsorption isotherm. These are the temperature. If you are decreasing the temperature, student, adsorption is, extent of adsorption is increases. Okay, next point, if you going, student, what is the application of adsorption? So production of high vacuum. The first is production of high vacuum. How can you produce the high vacuum, student? The remaining traces of air can be adsorbed by charcoal from the vessel evacuated by vacuum formed to give a very high vacuum. Gas mass, a device which consists of activated charcoal mixture of the adsorbent, usually used for breathing in coal mines to adsorb poisonous gases. Control humidity. Silica and aluminum gel are used as adsorbent for removing the moisture and controlling humidity. Removal of controlling matter from the solution. Animal charcoal remove color of the solution by adsorbing the colored impurities. What we will learn about this chapter, student? In this class, we learn about the adsorption, mechanism of adsorption, types of adsorption, character of the physisorption, chemisorption, adsorption isotherm, adsorption from solution, application of adsorption. Okay, next one is what? Write the two characteristics of the chemisorption. The chemi-adsorption is the highly specific in nature. Okay, specific, and that is high. That is a high energy of activation. High energy of activation. High energy of activation. So this is required activation from the formation of bond. Next, why does the physics decreases with increase in the temperature? Okay, so that is physics is exothermic process, student. Exothermic. So if it is exothermic process, when you are increasing the temperature by the Le-Chatelier principle, that is physics decreases. Physics what will happen, student? Physics will decrease. So next one is what is there, student? The assessment are there, student. You will be able to distinguish between the between the what will the adsorption and absorption with example, difference between physics and chemi-adsorption, give reason why the finely divided substance is more effective at adsorbing, what are the factors which influence the adsorption of the gas on solid, what is the adsorption isotherm described Friendly's adsorption isotherm, what do you understand by the activation of adsorbent, how is it achieved, what is the role of adsorption play heterogeneous catalysis. These all things you have to explain, student. This is the today's. Thank you so much for watching, friend. Thank you very much.